Well, hey everyone, my little peeps, I tell you what, everything's just getting really good, and I just made my recent video shoot out of my wanting to sound more like natural, putting on those headsets, but it didn't work because as I put them on, and after completing my session, I just perused what I made, and it appeared that I just didn't plug them into my laptop. Just laying the jack was laying on the table, still not being connected at the time, and just I was rushing for my routine, good time and good meaning of the word routine. I was running for it, and I just forgot to switch that on my jack of my headset. So I made that video shoot just ordinary way, just without being plugged to the laptop with my headsets, and that's why my sound was like plain, not boring, not flat, not muffled, excuse me, just regular sound as I regularly do my sessions here. And I just my next stage of getting into the fluent world of American English is like murmuring something Native American, just shadowing people like they do that, or not necessarily something good in terms of by the rule style of learning, but I've never been on the picture, in the picture and on the picture by the way teacher's style of learning. I don't do that way because I don't want to be that way. I would rather to sound like native child with mistakes by sounding more natural, and with those even grammar mistakes they like embellish my full profile of my American English, and they give it some probably beauty in terms of I would rather prefer my child to speak like natively in her. It will be they will be speaking American because I'll teach them, and it's not like you want to follow some guidelines for books from some teachers, because teachers they only prepare you to pass certain tests when you have time to think about it and choose the right answer to your questions, like I don't know, like spreadsheet on your computer. When you do that task, then you have your time to think about it, and you do. In life it doesn't work that way, because time in life goes on, doesn't wait for anyone. For you have to react or respond. Your response should be automated. You have to react automatically, not thinking about it just now and in a second, like I don't know, several maybe microseconds, and you're ready to respond. You're all there. You're all just in the picture. What's happening right now, being in the moment, not being on the waiting and on the waiting line, what to say, what to pitch, what to way to react, because life is not that way. Doesn't feel that way, and it feels like life is something like being only in the moment, and you want to be there. You want to take that attitude of the native way of learning. Excuse me if I'm stumbling here. It's only out of my ever spreading, ever going, and never stopping willingness to speak American, and I've chosen my version of my American English because I like the way it sounds, the way it feels, the way it lives, and I don't know what to add to this point that I've just made. And if you, my colleague, my deepest counterpart over there, I feel you, I need you, and I love you, because being that way, being yourself, you just support me. Where you're simple being there, not even doing everything concerning or relating to pertaining to my American channel here, and I'm the only shaper, ruler, and commander of my own, I don't know, strategies in my American advancement. And that's why I launched my channel, like I don't know, maybe 2016 if I'm not mistaken. Here, I guess I'm not mistaken, my memory serves me right in that regard, and that's how I remember. I was walking home, heading home, not rushing, just pondering. I'm thinking about something. I don't remember what it was, but I was deeply thinking more about how would I advance my English further, because I passed all the stages, previous stages of intermediate, fucking some upper intermediate, and I don't know where I was at the time with my level of my English. Some people still ask me what level of English do I have. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't feel it. I don't separate it into certain stages, because they're like I don't know, overlap, and if you can say what language of English do you have, it's not the full way of getting your language aboard. It's only you being on your way, and you haven't reached that point when you can say that you don't feel that language. You just breathe it and you just speak it, and that's it. It's not you being on the right stage, whatever, upper, intermediate, or advanced level. If I am asked about what the level of English at the current point in my life, I say like it's my ingrained feature, and that's it. People get it, or people may forget it at the same time. I'm allowing them to do so because, and to the point, I invented this unexisting American English phrase like get it or forget it. It's patented by me, but only in my head. And you may use it. You have my permission of doing so. Get it or forget it. But Americans do not say that way. I've been commented once. By my colleague, by my friend Jack, and he said it didn't exist in American English because I'm a weird creature, you know that all, and I'm pretty skillful about inventing new and existing things and grammar structures in American English, and that's all out of my purest desire to contribute to American English. Maybe I've already contributed into American English by inventing that phrase, but nobody knows about it yet, and I'm all about familiarizing you, and I'm doing this right now. I'm giving you this phrase, get it or forget it. You may use it, you may write it down, you may memorize it, you may use it, you may, I don't know, save it for later topics and so on and so forth, and all the shits and fluffs that might be packed in that meaning nothing notion, and everything else that may not necessarily, but may fall along these lines. Guys, it's been me for making shitty something and meaning nothing something, and again, or all these things that I say every time I'm here. I gotta roll and start and stay tuned, and if I can think about switching shit off, and I'm expecting no, what are we doing by racing my American? They all fall, and they've been following along the lines of my purest and adorable way of learning American English, and there are no boundaries in this regard. Guys, I'm down there only for tonight. Keep practicing, keep following me if you want, subscribe if you want, unsubscribe if you want. The good thing about my unsubscribed people, as unsubscribed people, not yet subscribed people, because they cannot unsubscribe, and that's good thing for me. But being my subscriber gives me more energy, it's not a could not be some more wanting that I already have, but you still give me my wanting to produce these. I'm only doing this for myself. I'm not deceiving anyone out there, because this activity is only launched for my personal apprehension, my personal advancement, and that's it. You may follow, you may do not want to follow. It's your choice, it's your attitude. But if you follow for this long, I'm applauding you. Be good, get else, and think about switching the shit up, because they wouldn't allow you to do that. I'm already wrap this shit up. Clean my floor right now. Doesn't block our ways anymore. We can do it our ways, whatever we want. Be good, get else, stay tuned. Thanks again for being with me, for staying tuned, and see you around, guys. God's better soon. Pleasure. Bye. Be good.